Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you, by the way, you watch this, if you want to watch this you can. This is a tutorial on how to, if you want to create Spring Bonnie avatars and FNAF avatars like me. Let's get into it! Alright guys, so for Steve Raglan, you're going to want to go to the faces and type in sleek, tired days. And then you're gonna find, you can either wear this one or this one. It kind of doesn't really matter which one it is. You can just wear any. But, yeah, we're just gonna. Alright. Okay, guys. Then you're gonna go to the all accessories and put in gray hair. And then you're gonna scroll until you find, hold on. You're gonna scroll until you find this type of gray. By the way, if you cannot find it or you're just too lazy, the name is Stylized Curtain Bangs in Gray. Alright, then you're gonna go to all accessories again. You're gonna go and put gray goatee. Then you're gonna find this one. It pops up for bitter people. If you don't see it, it's called Gray goatee, like the other way of spelling gray. Alright, then your face should look like this. Then you're gonna go to the boy shirt. The boys and women shirts, and put in Steve Raglan. Then you're going to find this shirt, actually any shirt. So you're going to do the same for the pants. You're going to put Steve Raglan. By the way guys, sorry if I disconnect. You can either do it like this, you can either have a body like this, or a blocky one. Hold on guys, let me just, oh shoot. Spelling mistake, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I hate this. You know what, alright. Now you're moving on to the yellow rabbit. Alright guys, we're moving to something different. First item you're going to need for the face. You're going to search up Evil Builderman. And it's supposed to look like this. 75 Robux. Alright. Once you have that, by the way, you can pause if you don't really have it, but once you have that, you're gonna search up R6, well, either you can search up the name of the knife app, or you can just search up foldable knife. Now, you're gonna keep the hair and goatee. In my opinion, you should save these avatars if you have enough slots available. Okay, now, you need yellow rabbit mask. It doesn't have the eyes. It doesn't have the eyes. And okay, and it costs 90 Robux. Pause if you don't, because I'm gonna go a bit fast. Then you're gonna find yellow rabbit chest. Oh my gosh, guys! I just realized something. Hold on. Okay, I forgot to put in the eyes. Okay, so what I did was search up FNAF movie. If you want to find any of these materials. Oh yeah, that's not it. Hold up. Dang it. These? Dang it, where are the eyes? Oh, yellow rabbit. My bad. Okay. Search up yellow rabbit if you want to find these. Then you're gonna. Yeah, this one. Okay. So then, just save it. Let me make sure all of them have that. Alright, guys. So then you're gonna. Then for the chest, you're gonna search up yellow rabbit chest. It costs 140 Robux. For the arm, the Yellow Rabbit Broken Arm FNAF movie. And then the other arm, the Yellow Rabbit Arm FNAF movie. Then for the little alt thing, for the little thing on the waist is Yellow Rabbit waist. Then the Yellow Rabbit. Oh my bad. For the shirt, so you don't have to do all that. Spring Bonnie / Yellow Rabbit, or you could just get any shirt that looks the same shade as the thing. Movie Yellow Rabbit. Since the chest doesn't come with the bow tie, you're going to put it on the. You're gonna search up purple bow tie and get any purple bow tie. Then you're gonna search up Spring Lock. Whoops. You're gonna search up Spring Lock, and you're gonna. Or you could search up Spring Lock Spine. Spine. And if you don't want to search up Spring Lock, search up Spring Lock hat. That's what I got for them to make it cool. And then for the eyes, you're gonna search up Yellow Rabbit eyes.
Ahí tengo un pollo entero.
Oh yeah, guys. And if you want, you could keep the animation normal, or you can get the glitched animation. In my opinion, it looks more of a stand. Then, if you want to make the unmasked, you just have to take off the mask, and then it'll be all good. That was short. Then for the Spring Lock, yeah, you can do the same. Just take off the mask. But if you want to find the face, you can put normal zombie. Then for when he's dead, like when he's fully spring locked, like even his eyes are taken out, just put the mask back on. Then if you want to make Springtrap, what I use for Springtrap, why do I have the hair here? Hold on, guys. Let me see if there's another head that actually looks.
¿Tú crees, pues, cómo una mujer va a estar con un mendigo psicópata que la está, sale y la engaña y ella ahí sufriendo con el niño?
Hold on, guys.
Cuando tenemos niños con condición médica es más difícil.
Spring Lock. Let's see.
No, por ningún.
If you want to find the face that looks like it, but I used why does it still have the knife? Okay, you're gonna search up for the face. Scared. The bundles. I should just forget about the bundle. You're gonna search up Dead by Daylight, the animatronic / Springtrap head. Then for the eyes, you're gonna search up Dead by Daylight, the animatronic Springtrap eyes. Then for this one, Dead by Daylight, the animatronic / Springtrap ears. And then for the shirt, search up Springtrap along with the pants to Springtrap. Now, for the Yellow Rabbit from the 80s that was in the FNAF 2 movie. Okay, here are the materials you will need. Not material, item. So first, actually just search up FNAF movie. But if you want, if you're on the scroll, just search up Spring Bonnie FNAF 2 movie. Then once you find the hat, you're gonna find the eyes, which is Spring Bonnie's eyes, FNAF 2 movie. Then you wanna search up Yellow Rabbit torso and find that one. Then Spring Bonnie's waist, FNAF 2 movie. Then get the arm, Spring Bonnie's arm, right, and then Spring Bonnie's arm left, FNAF 2 movie. They're all FNAF 2 movie. Then the Yellow Rabbit, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Shirt. Then the vintage Yellow Rabbit version 2 alt. Then the same with the knife. For the head, the smile I use just smile, which is the man face smile and stuff. For the hair, I use for young William, I switched to brown hair. I put it in same with this Spring Lock spine, and then Spring Lock hat. Alright, guys. So then, the 80s unmasked, you just have to remove the head. Now the smile is the same as the one that I did for the FNAF 1 movie smile thing. Sleek, tired. Oh, Evil Builderman. Yeah, Evil Builderman. Then 80s William. 80s William. I used R6 hold up. Well, the knife. Brown hair. For the face, I use Sleek Stare. It kind of looks like he's fat, but ignore it. William Afton plus. And then for the pants, William Afton minus. Now, for this one, I kind of just use purple guy. Okay, so if you want to make this one, you can either keep the purple guy or make your own William Afton and put on this. you can put Dave's Day Shift mascot mask. If you want, you could put on the purple guy called Dave's Day Shift head. Then, right here, Spring Bonnie. And then, Spring Bonnie. Spring Lolcat. And then, Dave Miller's Spring Bonnie from the Silver Eye. From the novel. I call him Novel Rabbit. For the hat, you're gonna search up Spring Bonnie, the Silver Eyes graphic novel. The shirt, the Yellow Rabbit, Silver Eyes. Pants, Don't Move, the Silver Eyes. You're gonna search up Spring Lolcat. Then, Unmasked novel is Dave. How I use Dave? Okay, so you're gonna keep the shirts and remove the mask, and you're gonna put on the hair. Okay, so here are the 3 hairs you need. You need brown, medium, length hair. After that, put on brown windswept middle part hair. Then, for the last part, put on brown half back hair. For the face, put conniving smirk. Then, for Dave Miller, you're gonna keep the hairstyle on the face. And then for the shirt, you're gonna put Dave Miller, the Silver Eyes plus. Then you're gonna put Dave Miller, the Silver Eyes minus. For Henry Emily, I put the movie design. It doesn't really look like the movie. Let me just get the facing, guys. I forgot to put on the beard too. Okay, so for the face. Oh, actually, this is not even looking. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna change up a few parts. Hey, and I meant glasses. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna look for a face. Okay, let me try neutral. These look weird. Okay, you're gonna search up neutral, and you're gonna find neutral face. Please don't make anything look weird. I'm having a bit of struggle right now. Dang it! What the heck? Hold on, guys, I can't find the face. Okay, so just use. Okay. Intimidating face. You're gonna search up glasses. Then you're gonna pick up glasses, yeah, like this. And then you're gonna search up black beard, not the pirate, but you're gonna search up black beard, and then you're gonna find the beard. Oh, what the heck? Okay, if you want, you could just like leave out the beard because I don't even know what the heck is going on for mine. But I recommend you use the beard. Find a different face, I don't really care, but if you want, you could just use what I did. So for the hair, you're gonna search up black male side part, and then for the second, you're gonna search up toned black hair. Let's save this. And let me remove this. Yeah, actually, I'm just keeping it like this. Then, for the shirt, you're gonna search up Henry Emily FNAF 2 movie, FNAF movie 2. With his pants, Henry Emily. The glasses are just glasses. Yeah. Alright. I made Henry's suit. Movie Fredbear. Okay, her movie Fredbear, I'm gonna see if anything will work. I'm gonna put her into the ring face. We're gonna have to remove the glasses for this one. If you want, you could skip back to the hair part of Henry Emily and take off the mask and get the glasses part, and you can make unmasked Henry. But in my opinion, I'll show you how to make unmasked Henry. Then just remove the eyes. Okay. I'm going to make it. Alright guys, this is what unmasked Henry would look like. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope I helped you with the tutorial. I don't really help that much, but who cares? I still tried to help. Alright, now. Goodbye everyone. I'll make a tutorial for other things.